watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation!
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Let me ask you a quick question. If I were to ask you, who would win a fight between Manny Pacquiao and Larry Merchant? Who would win a fight between Pacquiao and Al Bernstein? Pacquiao versus Teddy Atlas? Pacquiao versus Nacho Beristain? Who would win a fight between Manny Pacquiao and Pauly Malignaggi? I mean, the answer is obvious, right? So the point that I'm making is, it doesn't matter if Pacquiao can beat up all of these old people or all of these people who's not on his level. That's not going to change that person's assessment on Manny Pacquiao, right? Just because Pacquiao can beat up Teddy Atlas, it doesn't mean you don't give Teddy Atlas credit for being able to critique a fighter like Manny Pacquiao. So anyway, let me give you guys a quick summary on what this video is about and why I'm making a second edition of this video. Basically, Pauly Malignaggi, he made some statements a couple weeks ago basically saying that he didn't think that Manny Pacquiao was a smart fighter. He didn't think he was an intelligent fighter. He doesn't think he's that good. Apparently, Pauly's assessment on how he rates Manny Pacquiao as a fighter is very significant because when I dropped that video entitled it, Pauly Malignaggi and what he thinks about Manny Pacquiao, the video damn near went viral. Everybody had something to say about it, and everybody tuned in and watched the video. It was a pretty big video. So once again, obviously, people take what Pauly Malignaggi says very seriously, and they really want to hear what he thinks about these fighters because he is possibly the best, if not the best, one of the best color analysts in the sport of boxing. I told you guys in the first video that this man, he breaks down fights to a T, as he's calling the fight live. So in typical fashion, before Pauly was criticizing Manny Pacquiao, these casual fans, they were loving Pauly Malignaggi, talking about how he's such a great commentator and this and all that kind of stuff, hoping that he beats Adrian Broner's ass, etc., right? They're saying all of these positive things about Pauly. But soon as Pauly, he criticizes Manny Pacquiao and he tells the fans what they don't want to hear, now and all of a sudden, they're all bashing Pauly, okay? Because once again, it's all about an emotional attachment. It's not so much about talking about the sport. These emotionally attached Pacquiao fans, they don't realize they are the ones that make Pacquiao look so bad. I mean, you go on the internet, you type up the most ridiculous shit, and then when someone calls you on that ridiculous shit, and they expose what you are saying as ridiculous hypocrisy, then you're sitting over there looking stupid and you wondering why all of these people are criticizing Manny Pacquiao. It's because you dumbass fans, you said so much stupid ass shit that now has come back to bite you in your ass. But anyway, let me get back to the main point of this video. In the first video that I did, of course you had some Manny Pacquiao fans. They took it very personal, and the first thing they started to all say was, oh, Manny Pacquiao would beat Pauly Malignaggi's ass. He would beat his ass. They say that as if that changes what Pauly thinks about Manny Pacquiao. Now, and I can understand if Pauly says something like, I would beat Manny Pacquiao because he's not smart, he's not an intelligent fighter. That would be an easy fight for me, etc., etc. Now, if Pauly says something like that, then I could understand people trying to compare Pauly to Manny Pacquiao. But Pauly didn't compare himself to Manny Pacquiao. Pauly, he compared Manny Pacquiao to all of the great fighters that exist today. That's what he was doing. And what he thinks about Manny Pacquiao, it doesn't change just because Manny Pacquiao is a better fighter than Pauly. And let me make that clear as well, that obviously I wasn't trying to say that Pauly Malignaggi was better than Manny Pacquiao. The point is, this is what people like Pauly thinks about Manny Pacquiao's skill set. This is what Nacho thinks about his skill set. This is what Juan Marquez, Oscar De La Hoya. The list goes on and on and on. We've heard Oscar De La Hoya say that Floyd Mayweather is on a whole nother level when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, right? But we know that Oscar De La Hoya, he lost the fight to both of these guys. And he's agreeing with Paulie Malignaggi and the gang, right? Once again, man, when you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation, you guys are going to get the truth. Regardless if you want to hear it or not, you're going to get the truth. That's why it doesn't make sense to me when I hear people say stuff like, you know, you just hating on Manny Pacquiao. Why are you hating on Pacquiao? Why do you give credit? Why do you give Floyd Mayweather all of this credit, but at the same time, you hate on Manny Pacquiao? You're just being biased. Like I said before, man, you guys want me to start lying about Manny Pacquiao? You want me to start telling you how he's such an intelligent, smart fighter? You want me to tell you how he has this unbelievable, great defense, and we should be comparing him right now to Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard and all of this, and he should really be pound for pound #1 in the world, and he generates all of the money. He generates the highest pay-per-views and et cetera, et cetera. You want me to tell you all of that? I mean, I could tell you that, but it would be a fucking lie. It would not be the truth, right? So how can I give him the exact same kind of credit that I would give to Floyd Mayweather if this man is not doing the same things that Floyd Mayweather is doing? He's not accomplishing the same things. And speaking of accomplishments, don't worry, Manny Pacquiao fans. I'm about to do a separate video on those 8 titles that Manny Pacquiao supposedly won as well. I mean, you just seen the video I just did about Pacquiao possibly fighting against Canelo Alvarez? Even Pacquiao fans don't believe that Pacquiao can beat Canelo. You see what I mean? So does that mean that I'm biased if I'm telling you guys that Manny Pacquiao is not on Floyd Mayweather's level? Does that mean that I'm biased if I'm telling you guys that Manny Pacquiao, he would struggle against Canelo, the same Canelo Alvarez that Floyd Mayweather beat easy? If I tell you guys that Manny Pacquiao, he got knocked out against the same guy that Floyd Mayweather beat easy. If I tell you guys that Manny Pacquiao's pay-per-view numbers don't even come close to Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers, am I being biased or am I speaking the truth? Manny Pacquiao is definitely a good fighter. And on a personal tip, I really do like Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is one of the coolest boxers I've ever met. And he's a very nice guy, okay? But just because he's a nice guy, just because I personally think that he's cool as hell, I'm not going to sit over here and lie and tell you that Manny Pacquiao's pay-per-view numbers were great and tell you that Manny Pacquiao looks like one of the most unbeatable fighters in the world right now. I'm not going to tell you that because it would not be the truth once again, okay? You can call me a hater. You can call me biased. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But one thing you will not call me is a motherfucking liar because I speak the truth on this channel. And when you hear other people like Paulie Malignaggi saying that Manny Pacquiao is not a smart, intelligent fighter, when you hear Marquez saying that Floyd Mayweather would beat Pacquiao very easy, why? Because Mayweather is very intelligent. So what does that mean about Pacquiao? That means he doesn't believe that he's intelligent, right? I mean, come on, let's just be real about this. When you hear Nacho calling Floyd Mayweather the Michael Jordan of the sport, when you hear Ricky Hatton and Mosley saying, and Oscar De La Hoya saying that Floyd Mayweather is on a whole nother level as opposed to Manny Pacquiao, are they biased? Are they haters? Are they just jocking Mayweather? I'm telling you, man, the truth hurts, man. The truth really fucking hurts. And you Manny Pacquiao fans, you guys are going to have to really sit down and ask yourself, why is it almost every single time we hear from a recognizable big name boxer or trainer, they are always praising Floyd Mayweather and not Manny Pacquiao? Why is that, guys? Why is that? Why isn't Nacho Beristain, why isn't he calling Manny Pacquiao the Michael Jordan of the sport? Okay? Why isn't Sergio Martinez saying, I believe that Manny Pacquiao would beat Floyd Mayweather? Why aren't they saying that? Why is it always the other way around? You know, a lot of people, a lot of Manny Pacquiao fans, you don't like to hear the truth. And when you come to my channel, you always want to make it seem like Dante is just on this Mayweather shit. But realistically, it's everybody that's saying the same fucking thing when it comes to Floyd Mayweather. Right? Because obviously I wasn't the one that gave Floyd Mayweather the Fighter of the Year award. I wasn't the one that put him on everyone's pound-for-pound list, #1. I wasn't the one that started putting it out there that Floyd Mayweather was the best fighter of this era. No, that's the writers, that's the boxers, that's the trainers, that is the aficionados of the sport. You can call me whatever you want, but you will not call me a liar at the end of the day, okay? And you will never say that Dante does not make sense. Because you know damn well everything that I say makes sense. It may not be what you want to hear, but you know that it makes sense. And we know this with the comments that get sent back to me, right? When you have someone talking about a whole topic, and this person's only response is to try to say something about you personal and not really disagree with anything you said in the video, then that is what you call a person acknowledging truth. A person saying, this motherfucker is speaking the damn truth, but I can't stand it. Motherfucker watch a 20-minute video and his only message is, fuck you, you bastard. What kind of shit is that? What does that mean? It means the truth hurts, right? It means the truth hurts. Let me give you guys a scenario. Let's say it's election year, right? And you have two presidential candidates going up against each other, and they're having a debate. You know, millions of people are watching this debate, all right? Now, candidate A, he takes the microphone, and he's talking about how he's going to fix the economy, give people medical insurance, and, what he's going to do about the war, etc., right? And then he even starts to talk about candidate B, how, he contradicted himself, how he said he was for this 1 minute, and now he's saying he's for that. He goes a good 5-10 minutes straight making his pitch, right? And then all of a sudden, when candidate B is asked to respond to candidate A, all he says is, you know what? This guy, candidate A, is nothing but a dick rider. He's just trying to kiss the ass of the voters, etc., etc. Next question. You guys see where I'm going with this? He didn't rebuttal. He didn't disagree with anything that candidate A said. He didn't say what he was going to do better than candidate A when it comes to being president. He didn't say any of that. All he did was personally attack candidate A. And that is exactly what you call the definition of a dumbass casual fan. So once again, man, you can't discredit someone like Pauly Malignaggi just because we don't believe that he could beat up Manny Pacquiao. I mean, you can have a 99-year-old man in his deathbed telling you that Manny Pacquiao, he lacks defense and he's not that intelligent of a fighter. Do you really think because Pacquiao can beat that 99-year-old man's ass that takes away credibility from the person who said it? No, it's from the perspective of a person that is being analytical, a person that is trying to break down a fighter's attributes. And when it comes to Paulie Malignaggi, he's speaking from the perspective of a color analyst. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right now. I'm on to the next one, guys.